All right, so a little bit of progress today on this little 80 Toyota pickup. Worked for a couple hours this morning. I pulled the tank out. There's kind of a bottom, maybe like a rock guard, and then the tank actually cleaned up okay. It was full of fuel. What I wound up having to do is I pulled out the sending unit to inspect it, and then I wound up pulling out the suction tube, the pickup tube, and what I did is I put a chain in there. I held one end of the chain, and then I put a chain in there, and I just started moving it back and forth, get all that loose stuff off the bottom. This tank was completely full of fuel, and it looked like old tea. It was brown, nasty stuff. So anyways, but everything cleaned up pretty good. So what I'll do next, this gives me access now. Now I can get in here, I can clean everything up properly, and what I want to do is POR the frame, or all of this really, POR 15 everything, kind of protect it from rusting out, and then I have to determine what I want to do with the bed. I laid all the bed material out here, the 2x6, kind of out in order. I had to notch every single one of these carriage bolts. As you see, yeah, it was a pain, and of course the last one was the worst one. So anyways, I'm not sure if I'm going to go with aluminum or if I'm going to go back to the 2x6 or not. So we'll see. I'll have to check out the prices and see how they are. I prefer the aluminum, but I'm afraid the truck camper, when I did the bed on that, the aluminum, it was about this distance, and 1/8 inch actually has a little bit of play. And if I use this truck for like loading wood or anything like that, that might not be such a good idea. So I might wind up probably going back to 2x6, and then I'll just keep it oiled and fresh, and this truck's gonna get covered anyway. So anyways, so that's the work for today, and I'll keep you guys posted when I'm done with the paint work. See if I can get this thing running. Once I get the tank in, get all this done, then I've got to pull the carburetor and put a Weber carburetor on it and try to get the thing running. And then there's tons of other stuff, leaks, stuff that I have to attack. So anyways, you guys have the rest of your weekend a good one. You take care. Bye bye.